If I was to move to Fairfield in 2026, this is a video I would want to watch. In today's video, I'm going to break down the areas I would live in based on what stage of life I'm in, because you would live in different areas based on how old you are because your priorities change. I'm Jennifer Lockwood, a local realtor, and I make videos on what it's like to move and live in Fairfield, Connecticut, and many of the surrounding towns. I'm a top agent that helps people just like you thinking of relocating and making Fairfield home. Let me start with the area I grew up. I grew up in the university area and I loved that neighborhood. Most of the homes were 1/4 acre or less, and we had sidewalks. We were outside all the time. I was close to the elementary, middle, and high school, so we were able to walk to school. We rode our bikes downtown and even to the beach. I was only a mile from the train. So it was a great location to be close to town, close to the train, so you can hop on the train to go to New York City anytime, and also close to schools. But what I love the most is that we knew our neighbors and we became lifelong friends. My parents still live in the neighborhood I grew up in, which is a true testament to people that move to Fairfield. They end up staying in Fairfield. So let's transition into if I was moving to Fairfield with a family. I would want a family-friendly community. And I can tell you, you can move anywhere in the town of Fairfield, and it is all family-friendly communities. But each one has a different vibe. I will go over with you my top family-friendly neighborhoods. And when you're moving to town with a family, your most important concerns is safety, schools, and neighborhood feel. So I'm going to start with my most favorite neighborhood, and that's the university area. But the university area is the second largest neighborhood in town, and it surrounds Fairfield University, which is where I'm standing right now. It's all the neighborhoods surrounding the school. It has tree-lined streets, walkability. You're close to both Black Rock Turnpike and downtown Fairfield. The houses range from capes to colonials to ranches, and the median sale price in the university area currently today is $885,000. Next, let's go to the Stratfield area. The Stratfield area is in the northern part of town, so it's a little further away from downtown. But what's wonderful about this area is the homes are from 1940s and 50s, and they're super charming. It also has a wonderful tight-knit community and a neighborhood feel. You're close to the Merritt Parkway and only 12 minutes from the Metro train station. You will see people walking the streets here with their dogs and kids riding their bikes. And it has one of the best playgrounds in town at Owen Fish Park, with a wonderful playground for all ages, tennis courts, and a baseball field. The median sale price in Stratfield area is $710,000. The next area I would suggest is the Lake Mohegan and Lake Hills area. This area, you'll find a little bit more land than in the other spots, so it's a little bit more private, and people that are looking to live among nature, this is a great spot because you're close to Lake Mohegan and walking trails. You're also close to Black Rock Turnpike for shopping. These homes range from colonials to Cape Cods, and you'll find some new construction throughout this area, but people love it for the location to Lake Mohegan. And in the Lake Hills area, what's wonderful about that, it is a true neighborhood club. You're deeded access to 5 private beaches along the lake. So if you like lake life, this could be the spot for you. They have many family-friendly community events, and the median sale price in both these areas combined is $900,000. If your dream is coastal lifestyle, the Fairfield Beach area could be the one for you. It is family-friendly because it is walkable to everything. You can go to Jennings Beach, Penfield Beach, you can walk to downtown, and there's many parks along the way. It's a great spot to have access to community events. The median sale price in this area is $1.7 million. You do pay premium for convenience. The last area I would suggest is Southport. This is where coastal charm meets historic beauty. There's many historical homes in this area. You have sidewalks. You can walk to the coastline. Southport has its own beach and its own little town center. Across from I-95 is also considered Southport, and many of those areas have cul-de-sac streets and very family-friendly neighborhoods. The median sale price here is $1.5 million. You'll find luxury homes in this area, plus you're close to the coastline and Westport. So which neighborhood is best? That depends on what you're looking for a lifestyle and your price point. If you value walkability and community, then the University area and Stratfield area may be a consideration for you. If you love outdoor space, then Lake Mohegan and Lake Hills area could work for you. If you're dreaming of beach life and historic charm, then you should look at the Fairfield Beach area or Southport to find your perfect fit. Let's transition into if I was 20 or 30-year-old young professional, where would I live? In the Fairfield town area, I would definitely pick the Fairfield Beach area or the center. And why? Well, because you're close to downtown. And when you're young, it is all about convenience. You want to walk to the stores and the shops, the boutiques, the restaurants, and mostly you want to be close to the Metro North train station, which is right in the center of town. You can take the train to Norwalk, Stamford, or in an hour and 15 minutes, you're in New York City. The flip side of the Fairfield Beach area is that it's expensive. You pay a premium for convenience. So while I would love to live in that area, it might not be attainable. What's great is they have put up some apartment buildings lately in the Fairfield Center area and Fairfield Beach right on the border. So it is accessible. That's why Fairfield Center would be my next choice. They range from $3,000 a month on up. So you will be paying a little bit of a premium on rent, but it's a little more attainable. Also, Mosswood Condominiums is right in the center, and you can walk really right to the train is in your backyard. And those range from $450,000 and up, depending on the size of the condominium that you may find available. The next place I would choose is Westport, Saugatuck area. It's the town next door for the same reasons. It's right near the train. Westport has cafes, some creative workspaces, there's walking trails nearby, and there's bars and restaurants, a pretty vibrant area. And you're not far from Campo Beach and Longshore, which has tennis courts, a public pool, and a golf course. The flip side of that is it's even more expensive than Fairfield, so it might be a little challenging to find an affordable option for housing. But there is opportunity to get an apartment close by so you could live in that area. And then finally would be the Sono area of Norwalk. This is a very vibrant urban lifestyle, and it does mimic New York City. You have modern apartment buildings, there's bars, restaurants, live music, and again, close to the train. So the key in all of these is that you have access to the Metro North train station, so you can easily go into the city, whether it's for work or for play. So if lifestyle, flexibility, and convenience is important to you, those are the areas I would suggest. If I was close to retiring or empty nesting and I wanted to downsize, there are some wonderful options in Fairfield County where you can live with convenience without giving up the lifestyle. I would look for areas that offer the beauty, yet convenience, and low maintenance. So here are my top neighborhood picks. Number one would be the Fairfield Beach area. It really is attractive no matter what phase of life. If you want to live in the beach environment where the houses are close together, there are a number of options in the Fairfield Beach area if you're retiring, because many of those new construction homes have been built with elevators. So you literally can live there for the rest of your life. There's been some wonderful additions in the Fairfield Beach area of condominium complexes. There's a few luxury condominiums that were recently built. And also throughout the beach area, you still can find some of the smaller homes that have not been torn down for new construction. The reason I always pick the Fairfield Beach area is the convenience and the promoting of healthy lifestyle. You can get outside and walk every day. You can walk to downtown. You can walk to the senior center, which is right in the Fairfield Beach area. So in this phase of life, it is a wonderful option. The second neighborhood in Fairfield would be Southport. Here, they also have developed some luxury condominiums that are wonderful for people that are downsizing. Many times in this phase of life, it's all about less maintenance and things you have to do to maintain your home. So condo living is pretty attractive. And what's wonderful about Southport is its own little town and convenient. It's a beautiful area to take a walk every day. And the last area is a little gem that some people overlook, and that's Black Rock in Bridgeport. This is an area that has really charming homes and walkability to St. Mary's by the Sea. It is an area that has seen many retirees gravitate to. You could walk to Fairfield Avenue where there are restaurants. Even the Metro train station is not that far of a walk. There are some luxury condos that have been built in this area as well. But the Black Rock area is attractive because it's on the water. And I think no matter what, whenever you are looking for a home, there is something about living by the water, especially in retirement years, that is really good for your health. And I think that's why it really attracts people to these areas that are by the water. So Black Rock, Fairfield Beach, Southport, Westport Beach, they're all very attractive. They do all have that pull of people of high demand, people wanting to live in the area. What is wonderful about all these areas is the low maintenance living, the convenience, the walk to town, the accessibility to walking paths and to restaurants and shopping nearby in all of these locations. Choosing the wrong area in Fairfield County can really change your experience, from your daily commute to the neighborhood feel to school districts and long-term appreciation. Remember, real estate is always about location. So very important to keep that in mind when you're looking for your next home. Each pocket and neighborhood I covered offers something completely different. It's just important to find the area that fits your lifestyle. I help sellers and buyers feel confident about the choice they make, whether it's finding the home in the neighborhood that fits your lifestyle, preparing your home to stand out in this competitive market. So if you're thinking of moving to the area, reach out anytime. I would love to work with you to explain the differences between all these communities and make sure you end up with a home and a community that fits you.